Hello students and welcome back to Online Music here with Mr. Yava at 4 Georgians. So today I have a picture I want to show you. I found this picture and I want you to take a look at it very carefully and tell me, what do you see in this picture? What's going on here? Yeah, there's houses. It's sort of a village of some sort, right? Where does that village seem to be located? Can you tell from the picture? Do you see any clues where it might be located? Yeah, that's right. There's the ocean over there, the sea, and believe it or not, this picture of this village is on an island, completely surrounded by the sea. That'd be kind of cool to live on, isn't it? This is a picture of a village on the island of Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is in the Caribbean, so it's very warm there. Can you tell that it's sunny in the picture? And sometimes it rains a lot, but it is also quite warm. So yeah, Puerto Rico is in the Caribbean, and it's an island nation, so it's completely surrounded by the ocean. And I want to tell you a story today about a little village, much like this one here. But before I tell you, let's take a look at the picture. It looks like we've got some houses. Are they all the same color? No, not at all. I see a light blue house. I see an orange house. I see a red house. I see a yellow building back there. I see a pink house even. How many of you live in a pink house? Not me. My house is blue. So lots of bright colors. Well, I want to tell you a little story about a village called Sereni on the island of Puerto Rico. Now, on Puerto Rico, they speak Spanish, of course, and you might know some Spanish words. You might be able to say, hola, which of course means hello. Can you say hola? If you want to say hi to your friend, you could say, hola, amigo, or hola, amiga, or thank you, gracias. That's a good word to know as well. Now, in this village of San Sereni, it's pretty small. There's not a lot of people that live there, so they have to help each other out. So everybody has a very important job that they're doing, and they love their job very much. They're very proud of their work because what they do helps everyone else out in the village. For example, there are the carpenters that build all these houses that we saw in the picture. They're very proud of their colorful houses that they build for everyone in the village. The carpenters, or los carpinteros, the carpenters in Spanish. What kind of tool would a carpenter use to build a house? Maybe a saw, or a hammer, maybe even a screwdriver, right? Maybe you could help us out. Could you get a hammer? And we're going to help hammer along with these carpinteros as they sing, because they're very proud of their work, so they sing while they work. Let's see if you can hammer along with my song. San Sereni de la buena, buena vida, haciendo así, así los carpinteros, así, 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 así. Así means like this. They're saying do it like this, so we can hammer along with them. Well, right next to where the carpenters are working on a new house, there is the shoemakers shop, los zapateros. The shoemakers, what kind of tools might they use to do their work making shoes? You might not know. If you look really carefully at one of your shoes, though, you might notice that there's some thread sewn in there. They might use a sewing machine or some thread and needle to do their work. Now, las zapateras, the shoemakers, are very proud of their work, so they sing as they work as well. Could you do a sewing needle and a piece of cloth and sew along with my song? San Sereni de la buena, buena vida, haciendo así, así las zapateras, así, 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 así. Those shoemakers are very proud of their work. Another important job is the farmers, los granjeros, and they're out in the countryside just outside the village, and they provide all the food and all the milk for all of the villagers, and so they have a very important job too. What is something that they might need to do their work? They might pick the crops. Try that. Or they might need to milk their cow. Do you know how to milk a cow? You have to pinch the udder and then squeeze out the milk. We could try that. And of course, they're very proud of their work because they know it's important, so they're going to sing as well. Try milking the cow as we sing about los granjeros, the farmers. San Sereni de la buena, buena vida, hacían así, así los granjeros, así, 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 así. Another important job, of course, is the washers that do all the laundry. Now, the washers, or las lavanderas, they could use an electric wash machine like we have, but they've done it for so long without that they're very used to doing it by hand. Have you ever tried to wash your clothes by hand? Maybe to scrub some dirt out? Yeah, you got to take the soap and you have to really scrub it into the fabric to get those stains out. Can you try scrubbing with me? Yeah, nice and firm. So let's help las lavanderas out, the washerwomen, and we're going to scrub while they sing their song. San Sereni de la buena, buena vida, hacían así, así las lavanderas, así, 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 así. Now, one of the most important jobs in the entire village is the Bellringers. Why would the Bellringers have the most important job? Well, what does a ringing bell tell you? It tells you the time, right? Whenever you hear a bell ringing in the clock tower. So these bell ringers, or los carpenters, they have to climb up the bell tower to the top, and they have to grab the very thick rope that hangs the bell. And the bells are very large, so they have to pull very strong down and up. Ding, ding, try it with me. Pull, pull, pull. Yeah, they ring the bell so that everyone knows when it's lunchtime, or when it's time to take their siesta, or when it's time to go home from work, or when it's even time to go to bed and get up. So, very important job. They love their job very much too. So help me pull on the bell rope as they sing their song. San Sereni de la buena, buena vida, hacían así, así los compañeros, así, 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 así. Well, there is one more job that somebody does in this village, and it's everyone's favorite. Because when everyone's work is done at the end of the day and they go home and eat their supper, they have a little bit of time, so they all get together in the town square for a little bit of music and a little bit of dancing. Wouldn't that be fun every night to hang out with your friends and listen to some music and do some dancing? So one of the best jobs in the whole village, of course, is the musicians, los músicos. And they might play their guitarrons, or play the violin, or play their drums. Could you play some drums on your lap with me? Of course, yeah. And with the los músicos, the musicians playing their drums, they're going to sing along, of course. So play your drum with the song. San Sereni de la buena, buena vida, hacían así, así los músicos, así, 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 así. So those are all of the jobs that people might do in the village of San Sereni, San Sereni. By the way, if you have been noticing, I actually have a drum next to me here, don't I? Maybe you noticed this over here? This is an example of a drum that they might play in Puerto Rico or in San Sereni. Now, it's kind of tall, very long, and mine has jungle animals all over it. But this is a Tabano, and it's supposed to be like a conga drum. A conga drum is very important in the music of Puerto Rico or Cuba or anywhere else in the Caribbean. Would you like to hear a little bit of what it sounds like? I could play a dance pattern like this. Maybe you could dance to that. If you want to, go ahead and stand up and I'll play a little bit and you can find a way to dance to this rhythm. See if you can find a way. Go ahead. Ready? Or I could play a dance rhythm like this. This one's a little bit different, maybe a little faster. Did you find a way to dance to that? Great, thank you.